Hey, Daisy.
Hey.
Listen, so I just told everybody that they can start a t-shirt business all through affiliate, and they ain't got to create it. They ain't got to ship it, because we'll do that part.
Yeah.
And we'll even teach them how to create the content. All they got to do is sell it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so tell them about what we going to do for them.
Well, what we're going to do is they're going to have 3 products. They're going to get 3 products that they can pick from. And
Not 4, not 5.
No.
Not 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. Tres. And now you, wait.
Tres.
Tres.
You got it. Yes. Tres. So let me show y'all what they could be. Little thing. I'm sorry. I got to have them clean, which is how they should have them too.
I believe you.
Yeah.
You know,
We
she's
got-
picky about that,
Yes.
guys.
Yes. So they have 3 options they could pick. We have a questionnaire that they'll get to fill out. But the advice that I could give them is they got to think: do they want to wear it like you all together? Okay, there he is. Yep, show them. Or do they want to like each individual piece? You know, like let's say you wear this, and then in another one you wear this. So you got to keep that in mind when you're creating your collection. So the 3 pieces kind of go. So that's one thing. Or you could do them as individual products.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to them.
And even this is like 2 different type of outfits that they can do.
Yep.
Where mine's is a set that is different, but I want you to use your imagination and say, do I have a hoodie or a sweater? And like you said, a hat that also goes with it. The same way you can have a sweater and a hat. And of course you guys know it looks the same if you have a shirt and if you have a different type of hat, which is Daisy's going to show you as well.
So the types of hats that you could pick from, these are just 3. When they get into the program, they'll see all the hats that we can do. The top 3. So this is a baseball hat. This is a good example of a text slogan. So whatever your community knows you for, or whatever if you have a slogan, a saying, like Matt, listen, you know, and that's what he has on his hat. So this would be a good example of text. And then you could have it on a baseball hat. These are our 5 panel hats. For the winner, you could do a beanie, and there's 3 other options of types of hats that you can pick from. One of them has to be a hat. Then for your piece, you could pick, we have a regular Gildan shirt. A lot of people know them. It's a unisex tee. It comes in a million colors, you will see. Or if you want something more heavyweight, there's options for small embroidery, and that'll all be explained later. We do Comfort Colors, the washed. Or you could do a sweatshirt, which is what I have on right now. And those would be the options for your collection. And these all come in a lot of colors, different styles, sizes. We have everything.
All right, so a person can say, I want a sweater. They can say, I want a hat. And then of course, they can say, hey, I want a beanie as well.
Yeah.
And they get this whole set in the combo.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, so like we said, we've been talking about how statements and quotes are better than logos. So we know if it's going to sell, usually statements and quotes sell better. So talk to us a little bit about that. So like how this one says, easily distracted by dogs.
Yeah, everybody can relate to that. You know, if they're a dog mom, dog dad, whatever. So when you're doing something for the first time with this, I would suggest a funny slogan. My top sellers are either funny, relatable, or in season, like the leaves, for instance. So those are the top 3 suggestions. But to start the program, we're doing text only, and as we get, you know, if that sells, we could do a second collection. I mean,
Yeah, so there's benefits.
there's benefits.
Make some money
Yes.
and then come back. Don't be asking all them questions. You get what I'm saying? Make money, listen, and then we move on to the next one. So that's a great benefit. So now, I know you said you wanted to talk about stitching, so let's move to the next part and give them a little bit of an idea of what the stitching is like.
Okay.
All right, so there's different types. We got print and we got embroidery. So we have to explain that to them, and we're gonna even talk about sizes and measurements, so that once they get it all in, it's a simplified process, right? So tell us about it.
So not to scare them, but the reason you want to understand this is so when you're doing your logo, your slogan, your design, you you do it within the limitations of embroidery.
Right, right.
So if you want to get creative and you want 100% creativity, I would suggest print on everything.
Yeah.
So that's the easiest.
Yeah.
So for print, you have no limitations. You can go big. You can do full color. You can do, big designs from one side to the other.
Yeah, because this is DTF, so
Yeah.
it's as simple as taking a transfer, putting it on the product.
That's it.
Boom.
Now, embroidery, it's thread, and it goes on, on hats. The limitation for embroidery, I would say about 2 inches, is the area that you have. So if you want to do something and then inside of that, let's use this for an example. If you put text inside that paw, I can't embroider it.
Right, because it's too small.
Yes.
Yes, because this is already, compared to stitching, it's already small.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And embroidery costs is high. Like that is a lot more stitches than this.
Right.
So for the program, we're sticking to under 10,000 stitches.
Yes.
And it's like, well, what's 10,000 stitches? Well, 10,000 stitches looks like this.
Yes.
Small text. We still got some color variations. We could work on that depending on each design. Or, you could do something like this. Okay. Or on the washed line only, because the Gildans are too thin and we use needles, so it'll rip your shirt apart. But on these comfort colors, we could do a small design like this one in the center, or we could do left chest, which is what everybody's used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are examples of designs that you can do. So notice how everything is text.
Yeah.
It's not a logo or something. It's
Which
very
once again, as we said earlier, text goes a lot further, y'all, than doing your own logo or your own design, because people may not know it yet. You want someone to be able to see you on the street, someone to be walking by and be able to say, oh yeah, I'm grateful too.
Yes.
So let me get a grateful sweater. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a CEO too.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? So this is where is a great program for you guys to start with and for you to get your feet wet when it comes down to getting merch out there. And like we say, you can graduate as you get in those sales. You can graduate to another set, and then you can graduate to where you say, hey, okay, Daisy, I got the money now, I want to order in bulk and I want to get into shipping. Then that's great. But when starting out, which is what we're pushing so much of this to you guys who are starting out, this is going to be simple and clean. You'll have your own samples for you to be able to create content in, and you go do your thing.
You sure
So
are.
now here's some details when sending in your design. So this is going to be a simple process. You may have already went through the questionnaire, or you may have already seen like our disclaimers form telling you what we want with your design, right? So like if you're going through Canva, we want it 300 by 300 PNG. Make sure it's transparent, because that what allows your text and all of that to go onto the fabric that you're getting, right? And Daisy's going to tell us some more details to make sure you guys know what it is that you need.
So with that, the reason we need it, if they put it on a white shirt, it's got to be a certain way, or a black shirt, it's got to be a certain way. And also it has got to be print ready, so that way we have it just boom, whatever they want. If they're doing print, if they're doing embroidery, they need to send it to us so we could approve it. We simplify it, go through the process of yes, this works, or no, that doesn't work, and then we send that off to get digitized. And in the book, it explains to you what digitizing is. So once it gets digitized, then we run you a live sample. But one thing probably before that, we mock up everything. So I send you. So if you picked a red shirt, a brown hat, and a sweatshirt, I send it to you in those so you could see what it's gonna look like. Once you approve it, then we go from there as far as digitizing and running the sample for you. Make sure that you look at the sample when I send it to you, because once you say yes,
that's what's coming to you, baby. That's what's coming to you.
It goes fast after that.
So making sure you simplify the design, making sure that you check your email so that when you get it, we're like, hey, boom, they said all of that, and I promise you'll be well on your way after that. All right, so now when it comes to the content piece, I'm gonna show y'all some of the styling, all of that, so you'll see me and my wife, how we style things, boom, and go from there. But Daisy first has some things that she's righteously picky about.
Okay, let's talk about these things. So once you've already gone through the process, I made your stuff, I packaged it, I send it ready. Like it's ironed, it looks beautiful. So when you receive it, I want to see my videos the same way. Meaning, I sent you something that's not wrinkled.
So that means don't shoot your content with it wrinkled. Okay? Matter of fact, listen, when you take it out the pack, you ain't ready to create, put it back in the pack. Slide it back in real quick. You get what I'm saying? And tuck it away.
You wear your hat. If you don't got no lint rollers, just grab some tape, dab it. No lint. Anyway.
You can always get your lint roller from the dollar store though. They be like $2. They used to be $1, but we in inflation. So they be like $2. But lint roller works really well. So yes, lint roll your hat, lint roll your shirts, your hoodies, your sweaters, all of that.
Another thing, we're trying to show the product, right? I mean the embroidery or the print, right? Can you see the print? No, right? So if you like your hair to the front, just a little bit right here, okay? Your hat, curve it. Make sure it's in your head. Not like that. Not like that. Like this. Okay?
Yes. And this includes jackets, so I know it gets cold, but even when you styling, and you guys will see more about that, you can't wear a jacket that's gonna cover your logo. So take the pictures first without it. If you want some lifestyle pieces after that, that's 2 or 3 pieces, 2 or 3 videos where, okay, you got the jacket on, but you have to make sure you make content where you can see the logo. We don't want to see 8 with an F on it. And it's like,
or like this.
you know, you
Great picture.
Yes.
So when you angle, you know, just make sure I'm looking that way, but my hat is still, you can read it, right? Okay, so it's really important.
Chest is always forward. You get what I'm saying? Eyes can maneuver to a different way. Like notice how you can see, listen, but if I'm looking over here, you can still see it. If I'm looking there, you can still see it. Even if I want to do like I'm walking this way, my chest is still forward.
Yep.
So same way with the opposite way, is you want people to be able to see it. So no matter what pose or where you're at, you want to make sure that people are able to see it.
And a big problem that we have with text, make sure it's not blurry.
Yes.
That happens a lot with your camera.
Yeah, so you got to be careful with shooting in portrait mode, especially with iPhones. If you have your portrait turned all the way up, you're not going to get what you think you're going to get, because it may focus your face, and they say, well, we don't need to see what's on the shirt because you're the one went 1,000 times X on portrait. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Samsungs usually don't do that, but my best suggestion is to not do portrait. Go with just regular photo or video. And if you do, because you like, I like mine though, just make sure, like Daisy said, everything is still clear. Daisy despises that. And she's going to tell you, like, why is it so important for them not to use filters when it comes to the colors of the fabric?
Because when we ship a product, the person's going to be like, wait, this was purple in her Instagram, but I'm getting a brown one. Like,
oh, it's maroon?
Yeah. You know, especially like the navies, the burgundies, those colors, you got to make sure you just shoot them just leave it alone. I promise you it'll look okay.
Because you can make this look mustard, y'all, if you put the right filter on it. And then they like, that ain't the color that it came out to. So there's a difference in between your photos and your videos that you want to use, especially your photos that you send in. Listen, clean, cut, and we're going to talk about all of those things, like wiping your lens, making sure, I told y'all the best lighting is daylight lighting, but don't go shoot broad in the middle of the day, no clouds in the sky. I'm talking about it's 2 p.m. and you shooting because the sun is here. Best times to shoot outside, 2 hours after sunrise or 2 hours before sunset, because the sun is at a 90-degree angle. So you can turn away from it, you get what I'm saying, to make sure that the sun is not beaming into the light. Once again, you want your products to be the exact colors that they really are.
Yeah, because that's a big one. You know, we ship lots of stuff, and we're known for quality. We're known for what you get, what you order. and I don't mess with that. Like my customer service is on point.
Yeah, and that's important to the customer.
Yeah,
like even though you're the affiliate and you're selling it, that's something that you want to be able to do in this partnership, is to be able to say, hey, when you got the product was good, it was nice, it looked exactly the way that it was pictured, and it feels good. Like we know all of that's going to be included in there, but mostly people like to get what they know that they bought.
Yes, big time. And then this is all for your landing page. What they want to do on their social media, I'm cool with it. They want to turn it mustard, it's good. But this is all for for the landing page that we're going to create, because it's a product-based page and it has to look like the products.
Don't turn it mustard. You know what I'm saying? She cares about the landing page. That's great. That's what I'm here for. Listen to me. Listen.
Yeah.
I don't want to see lightning bolts and clouds popping up on the screen. We just want to see you in it, okay? We just want to see it look good. You get what I'm saying? We don't want to see you, cropped out on a graphic, walking on the moon, because the name of your brand is digital marketing from the moon to Saturn, all type stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't want some random retrograde version of your. All people want to know is it look good. Do your same thing. Be talking, all of that. You get what I'm saying? But y'all go see all of that.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Now, all of this content goes on a landing page that's on your site that makes it easy for their customers to order. So tell us about how the landing page looks.
Okay, so on the landing page, they need to fill out the questionnaire. Once I know what their collection name is, and if they want to name each product, they're welcome to. So once I have those things, I need 3 pictures of them. So I would have a full body picture of you, just showing your 2 favorite pieces, because obviously you can't wear all 3. Right. And then the other one is going to be a close-up of your next favorite. Just make sure each piece is featured on those 3 slots, because that's when they get there, that's the first thing they see. Okay, and then after that, they're going to see a disclosure telling them that they're an affiliate. We both get something out of it, and then about them, whatever they want me to say, they'll fill out that questionnaire. It's not a lot, but it's just a little bit about them or the collection or what it means to them. And then after that, it's 3 pictures, product pictures. So your hat, your sweatshirt, and your other hat, I need 3 product pictures. I do mock-ups of the products, but there's nothing like lifestyle. So you could get creative and give me a lifestyle picture with the correct editing, the correct pictures, colors, everything. If you want to do different angles, it's cool, because the more somebody could see it, imagine themselves wearing it. And that's where your landing page is. And you get a link that goes directly to that page. Yeah.
So you guys don't even have to worry about setting up the page. You're going to have all that information to Daisy. They're going to be able to see the pictures that you created. So then, like we said, you're able to go and just create the content, marketing and advertising it. But boom, you're just going to have that link there. Like in Stan, it's going to be in an external link. So they're going to click, they're going to be able to buy, and then boom, there you go.
Yep. And then the cool thing about that page is once they set up the back end, they get paid the second somebody clicks. Like, it's just everything's automated.
Yeah.
But they need to make sure that the page looks clean with everything that captures the person's, their market, whatever customers they nurture.
Factual. They go buy it if you tell them to buy it.
Yes.
So y'all know there's always more on that part.
So once they give the link to their customers, they're gonna approve this page. The affiliates will approve it. So make sure everything's live. We go live, the sales come in. How does that work? As soon as the sale comes in, I print it. I make sure we have the product, we make it, and we ship usually within a day or 2, depending. Hats, we can ship like next day. A shirt, sweatshirt, if I usually have them in stock, but if it's a weird color, all that, it'll take a day or 2. But our shipping is right away. The person will get tracking, and we're like Amazon, man. We ship 2 o'clock. Our cutoff is 2 p.m.
Yeah. So that's amazing, y'all, and that's better than some of you guys own drop shipping. As you know, I do drop shipping through Printful. I'm usually a week out.
No.
You get what I'm saying? So 2 days is amazing, and that's great quality for y'all customers. That's a selling point. Like, hey, order it, it'll be to you within 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Boom, there it is. So that quick process shipping, listen, can't get no better than that, baby. DSY is the way to go, baby.